Hello everyone, I'm Finn from FinnBreak42, and right here in front of me is a new mock, but I also have something else to show you. Right here around is a slightly new setup for my recording area, which allows more space so I can review some larger things soon, and I am looking forward to doing that. In the meantime, I have this mock here, and first off I just want to say sorry for the delay between uploads. I got sick and then had to set this up, so here we go, new video out. So this right here is a starship or spaceship, and you could pick really any universe you want it to be from. It could be Star Wars or whatever. And it really mainly has 4 or 5 main colors, but mostly it's white, black, and gray. So this spaceship has an opening cockpit right here and comfortable seating. I'll demonstrate that with the minifigure in just a moment. First I'll just show you just some basic dimensions of the thing and how it's got 2 engines on the bottom of the ship. I tried to keep the coloring mostly the same, although I didn't have quite enough pieces to do it everywhere, so you see a bit of green here, but I think on the top I did a pretty good job. At the back there is a larger engine which has kind of a spinning feature which is not intentional, just that there's not a place for an axle to just fit in the normal way. It's just through one of the Technic hole adapt things. So on the bottom of the ship there's actually landing gear, and this folds out with some ratcheted hinge joints, and luckily everything ended up being at the perfect height. This one at the back here is actually a robot arm piece with a claw attachment which just folds there and actually ends up being pretty streamlined. So I think everything worked out pretty well. And you can see it just bounces there off the ground. So that's pretty cool. At the front, I built this smoother design using a boat piece from an older city set, not entirely sure what year, and just some rounder pieces to try and make it look more smooth and streamlined. The front has places for you to see over top of the minifigure, which I'll now show you using Anakin Skywalker here. So to put a minifigure inside, you just take off this control panel right here, and this control panel has one printed piece, a see-through piece, or a clear piece, clear red piece, and a just regular stud. So you put the minifigure inside, with them leaning back just a bit. If you lift up their arms, you're able to put the control panel over top of their lap, so it works as sort of a safety belt and as a control panel. So I could probably change out the studs that he's sitting on at the moment for a flat tile, and he would stay in the same. So that works out pretty well, and it's good because you can see that he can see over the front part of this elongated part of the ship. The ship also has 4 sort of blaster cannons, which are probably not very strong, but do the trick for a starfighter. 2 here, and 2 here, as well as 2 possible attachment pieces. So I'm guessing I could probably add some lights or something for that, for deep space travel or something, but yeah, either way, that's about it for the mock. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with it. I like the color design, and I actually was able to use a couple of old pieces I had, which you can see right here, where they used to actually kind of cut off the triangle right before they finished the end part. It's a little hard to describe, but some pretty interesting pieces. So yeah, this was a good way to use a bunch of old triangular shaped pieces that I had, and I think it turned out pretty well. So thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a nice day.